On June 12th in Orlando, Florida, this is day one of InfoComm TV News.
Welcome to our Convention TV on-site news coverage at this year's InfoComm 2013 show. I'm Mike Morris.
And I'm Jill Nicolini, and we'll be coming to you from our studio throughout the show as our reporter Hester Van Hooven files her stories from the events that are going on throughout the convention hall. We hope you have a successful show, and we'll do our utmost to let you know the inside scoop of all that's happening at this InfoComm show.
You know, it's so exciting to be here. Some things have certainly changed since the last time we were here, Jill. The overall economy remains uncertain, yet appears to be turning around, and that's a good thing for many of the manufacturers that make up this industry. The InfoComm folks are sure that this year's show will be up from last year's, and what's most important is that the people who matter will be here. Sound and Communications magazine staff has been surveying its readership, and it's clear that the people that are here are excited, and they're coming here to do business.
That's right, Mike, and we at InfoComm TV News are also very excited this year. We've got Hester Van Hooven back with us as our on-site field correspondent reporting from the show floor each day. Hey, Hester, welcome back.
Well, how nice it is to be back. It's great to be working with you guys again, and everyone at Testa Communications always makes it fun. While all the talking heads on cable television might be going on about the ups, downs, pluses and minuses of this current economy here in Orlando, InfoComm is planning for a hugely successful show featuring lots of brand new products. There are over 35,000 attendees expected here at the show, representing 100 plus countries, and they're all packing almost 500,000 net square feet of trade show floor to get a look at the latest technology from 950 exhibitors. I'm sure there'll be lots more to report, but for now, it's back to you at the studio while I head over to our lead story.
Okay, Hester, and a lead story it surely is. And it's from Analog Way, and they know the way to get the news out there. That's why InfoComm TV got the scoop. Hester?
That's right, Jill. Analog Way rises above the rest this year in making something complicated a little more simple. The company completed its live course series with the Ascender 32 and Ascender 48 12x4 multi-screen seamless switchers.
What sets these switchers apart from the rest is the fact that we make a larger show very easy for a less technical operator. The operation of this equipment is literally drag and drop. You can see your sources right on your controller, and you simply drag and drop it on the screen wherever you want. You can make changes on the live program screen as well as the preview, and it makes complex operations like all sorts of transitions very easy and at your fingertips just by going into the menu, which is a right click away. So anyone used to operating standard Windows or Mac software should have a very short learning curve operating a very large-scale show with the Ascenders.
Martin Audio's pint-size array shares MLA technology across lots of smaller-scale portable and installed sound applications. The MLA Mini is scalable and versatile, which allows a 12-box array to deliver live music to 750 to 1,000-person venues. And with each individual cell under software control, hard-to-avoid areas can be programmed in to reduce sound spill and noise pollution.
It's the world debut at the InfoComm show, and we'll be demonstrating it in the rooms just down the hall throughout the show time. And we have the MSX sub that's on the floor behind me. That's where the amplification for the system resides, also the DSP processing. One MSX can power 4 MLA minis, and you can build up larger and larger arrays. So a 12-box array can provide sound to up to 1,000 people.
The Ultimate Interface chips is Audinate's Ultimo, which provides a ready-to-use Dante interface for networked audio products requiring low channel count support. The chip supports auto-discovery of devices, label-based routing of signals, plug-and-play operation, and audio performance over standard networks. You can freely share all types of data utilizing the features that have driven widespread acceptance of Dante technology. What's even better is that Ultimo works with Dante controllers for simple point-and-click network setup to any Dante supporting product. Each year, InfoComm starts its convention off with a night of fun, and this year is certainly no exception. Last night, before the ribbon was cut and attendees swarmed the show floor, the InfoComm opening reception presented a valuable networking opportunity and a chance for old friends and new partners to catch up.
When you enter the Valencia Ballroom this year, you'll find big changes. There will be areas of the room sectioned off for discussions about different technologies, industry roles, and more. We'll have different food and giveaways at these stations, so you'll want to work your way around. And, as you know, guys, there's also been a changing of the guard, so to speak, at InfoComm International. One of the nicest professionals in the business, David Labuskis, has been appointed the new Executive Director and CEO of InfoComm International. David, congratulations on the esteemed position. I know you've been traveling a lot. How has the transition been for you?
It's almost difficult to even put into words. The association is staffed by amazingly talented people. The membership is fantastic. I have been I can't even tell you how many different places at this point. I've visited most of our major exhibitors. I've talked to members in Singapore and Bangalore and Dubai. It's been an extraordinary experience and incredibly humbling. Having the opportunity and the responsibility and the privilege of being a part of this. It's been fantastic.
Fantastic. And do you have any information that you can impart upon our InfoComm viewers out there about the show?
For me, the first show that I've been at in this position, it's like Christmas Eve. The presents are under the tree, the decorations are out, and I just can't wait till tomorrow when we can run down the stairs and open our presents and experience this show.
Oh my gosh, that sounds very exciting. I can't wait either. Thank you so much, David. Congratulations again.
Thanks, Hester. Congrats and best wishes to David from all of us at InfoComm TV News. That is one special guy.
You bet. We'll be back with more InfoComm TV News right after these messages.
Please stay with us.
Visit High Vision at booth 4847. The undisputed leader in sound amplification, Crown, builds on its legacy of innovation with the Drive Core Install Amplifier Series, the ideal choice for everything, from meeting rooms to stadiums. The DCI series configures quickly, is easy to use, and provides system integrators with effortless, unmatched performance. Crown's Drive Core Install. Installs anywhere, outperforms everything. Finally, new L5 lecterns from Middle Atlantic. Combine the strength and features of a rack with the look of custom furniture. Ships fast from the company you trust. Middle Atlantic, booth 1615.
Before we get into this next segment, let's check with Hester, who's on the floor, to see if she found anything extra special while the show was setting up. Hester?
Yes, Mike, I did, and it's from Evertz. They are making art with their digital video mosaic processor. These guys say with its asymmetrical display capabilities, this processor can mix and match display sizes within the same wall. I'm here with Jamie. Package this for me in a few sentences.
Right, so what we've tried to accomplish is a video processor, very economical, but to achieve something unusual. So we don't want to build the standard linear video wall. What we're trying to achieve is an asymmetrical wall. And what that means is we want the customers to be able to mix and match display sizes and rotation angles so that they can create anything they want out of the video wall.
Great, and who is your target customer?
Customers we're after are actually customers that are building large venues, public spaces, lobbies, sporting events, possibly airports, train stations, anywhere where they're trying to get information across, but in a creative way.
For 3 days only, Almo Professional AV will showcase its all-new, totally fresh digital canvas collection. The Almo Gallery at 3951 will feature stunning AV installations that bring together the best of InfoComm and ignite imagination. Make sure you check it out. It's important to have standards, which is why NTI Audio is raising the bar. The company's new firmware for the XL2 acoustic analyzer automatically offers an updated STIPA measurement standard for all users.
It supports the newest ISO standard for SDIPA, but also you can operate under any of the old standards as well if you have measurements from those standards to match up to them. A lot of locations requiring intelligibility testing for SDIPA are naturally very noisy environments, and the new firmware allows you to take reference measurements in the noisy time of the environment, then come back and complete the measurements during a quiet time, and the firmware inside the unit combines those two for the final measurement automatically without any external work or spreadsheet or anything. The new firmware is available for all users free of charge as a download, and if you are an owner of the SDIPA option, that part of the firmware also is activated the same way.
Dan Dugan's sound design is mixing things up with Avid. The company's auto mixing technology will soon be available for 4 of Avid's venue consoles. The Dugan VN16 is a 16-channel automatic mixing controller that plugs into a slot on Avid digital mixers and patches into the Avid's mic channel insert points. The VN16 then figures out which mics are being used and makes fast, transparent crossfades. It also manages multiple live mics with the Dugan speech system for consistent gain throughout the system. It has 16 auto mixing channels, or 8 auto mixing channels and 8 channels of ADAT I/O. It can also be linked with up to 7 other Dugans to expand the number of mics in the system. Williams Sound is cranking up the volume on hearing assistance with the FM base station transmitter. Select between voice, music, or hearing assistance in the application preset menu, and this transmitter configures itself.
I'm here at Williams Sound with Tony Strong, here to tell me about 2 Ethernet control devices that look like smaller products with a large amount of capabilities. Tell me about that, Tony.
This is our T45 brand new FM transmitter offering Ethernet control. Now, an AV tech at any college campus can look at this device on his network, and he can control 32 different spots, all from his office or from his smart device right from his own home. So if you've got a smartphone, you can control settings and parameters on your FM controlled assistive listening. And why do we need assistive listening? Anywhere where there's a public venue and a PA, you've got to have some type of assistive listening, which also leads us to our second product here, which is the new DigiLoop, a digital networkable loop amplifier. This actually is 2 amps in one. It offers DSP control that you can see here on the screen. This means that all of my parameters are now electronic. I don't have to touch the box. So the box can live anywhere, and any AV tech can have all the control he needs using network control, either of these 2 devices.
ITAV Report, a twice-yearly supplement to Sound and Communications, has been the go-to source for AV integrators and IT specialists for a decade now. The spring edition's at the show, and you don't want to miss it. We know technology convergence can create some strange bedfellows. In the new issue, Todd Thibodeau evaluates these potential partnerships. Convergence is also explored in corporate, education, healthcare, and worship settings. Pick up both ITAV Report and Sound and Communications at the pub bins or at booth 3290.
You know, Joe, we've got so much to cover at this show, it's impossible to get it all in, but we're going to try.
Yes, we are, but we're lucky. All we have to do is report the news, because the guys at the Sound and Communications magazine, they spend many weeks uncovering the news available before the show. Then they just run around with all their late-breaking news entries each day. Well, it's great working with David Silverman, Dan Parisi, John Carr, Rob Araggi, and the whole gang.
Bunch of hardworking people. Now stay with us. We've got big news from Peavy's Media Matrix, rain, and more. We'll be right back.
This segment of InfoComm TV is brought to you by NTI Audio, the recognized leader in handheld audio testing, featuring the XL2 analyzer for all your acoustical, audio, and speech intelligibility measurements. See us at booth 1349. HAL is evolving. No longer just another DSP drag-and-drop system, HAL guides its users through what used to be complex tasks in just minutes. No intricate matrix mixing or presets for room combining and paging, and no virtual wiring is required to distribute pages and music to multiple zones. HAL knows how to make audio processing easy. HAL from Rain, booth 635.
Hi, I'm Yul Jabara, CEO of Galaxy Audio. Our family business has grown into much more than hotspots. This year we celebrate our 35th anniversary. Check out our very popular lightweight headset mics, wireless microphones, and wireless personal monitors.
Convention Center here in Orlando, Florida. Once again, this is InfoComm TV News. Independently produced, written, and brought to you by Testa Communications, the publisher of the leading magazines in this market, Sound and Communications and ITAV Report.
Jill, think about all the things that have changed since we've been doing this show.
It's amazing how technology has advanced, right?
It's so exciting to see. And right now, our editors are working here throughout the show, getting the news you need to know when you need it. Our reports are taped and filed throughout the day and broadcast to the convention halls and hotels 24 hours a day. And so you don't waste a moment. We're also seen on the buses going from your hotel to the convention center.
So whether you're in your hotel room, at the expo, or in transit, you are never information challenged. The information is right here on InfoComm TV News. Oh, and don't forget, Mike, these programs are sent each and every day to desktops and smartphones of every InfoComm member worldwide. Pretty cool, right?
Avtech's Slim TeamSpace, a smaller version of its TeamSpace product, ends the search for a team collaboration solution that can fit within an office cubicle. If only slimming down was this easy for the rest of us. The freestanding collaboration center features a work table, adjustable screen mounting system, equipment storage space, privacy panel, and integrated adjustable video conferencing camera shelf. TeamSpace comes in standard desktop height of 29 inches, but the company is also releasing a taller 39-inch cafe height unit as well. Now, all the world's a stage with Digico's upgrade. The SD9 was expanded for the theater market with the release of the SD9T. The T upgrade offers the same theatrical features of the bigger SD7T and the smaller SD9 console.
I've been warned to stay away from someone named Webby, yet I really need to do this story. Can you help me, Matt?
I most certainly can. Thanks for coming by the booth today. What we're showing at InfoComm is all of our consoles can now have the fiber optic loop, even down to the SD11. We've also included the new theatrical T version in the SD9, the SD10, and also, of course, has been in the SD7 for many years. So that kind of gets us into other markets of the smaller black box theaters, as well as every one of our desks, with the exception of the SD8, has the ability to have the broadcast software. In addition, we also have the MGB box and the UB-MADI box that will do 128 channels at 48K with an Ethernet connection to your computer, Mac, PC, using Reaper, Logic, Nuendo, or any of those programs for complete virtual sound check.
Contemporary research turned to the drawing board for their newest series of modulators. The QMod 1.5 series is based on totally new architecture. The modulators start at single-channel operation, but can be upgraded to 2 channels by entering an optional software key. Seeing double, they support 2 video streams, 2 audio formats, 2 captioning options, and 2 MTS language programs for each channel, and a mount to across in 1 rack unit. The HDMI modulator includes dual composite, stereo, and coax audio inputs that support single and dual channel modes of operation. Rain's resident paging and distributed audio expert Hal has gotten a little bit of a facelift for this year's show. Hester, how's Hal looking here in Orlando?
Jill, it looks fine. I'm here with Dean. How do you take an already great Hal and make it even better?
We keep making more accessories for Hal. So since we spoke at NAMM, we've added acoustic echo canceling to the HAL product range, and we've also got a new baby brother called the HAL 4. And we've also now got web controls for HAL. So you can take any device that has a web browser, doesn't matter if it's Windows, any of the Mac products, any of the Android phones, smartphones, anything with a browser, and you just point it to a wireless access point, and HAL has a built-in web server, and you can, in the Halogen software, custom create a web page and see it on your browser. So it really makes the whole HAL product line a lot more versatile.
Whether you're new to the industry or have many years of experience, there's something in InfoComm's curriculum to suit your needs. Learn online or in person. InfoComm has plenty of educational classes to suit your needs. Visit InfoComm at booth 2559 for more information on how you and your team can benefit from classes on networking, AV design, installation, live events, and much more.
We'll be right back with the latest from AKG and a special news segment on this year's InfoComm TV News. Please stay with us.
Williams Sound launches breakthrough technology. Now introducing the new T45 Net and Digiloop, the first network-controlled assistive listening systems. Innovative thinking, unwavering quality, exceptional people. At Williams Sound, booth 953.
From the biggest entertainment technology provider in the world, Harman's premier installed sound solution, Architectural Media Systems, was created with the contractor, the end user, and the audience in mind. With core components from BSS Audio, Crown, and HiQ Net, Architectural Media Systems is the highest performing and most flexible system available today. Architectural Media Systems. It's all about the experience.
Lowell introduces new clarity in distributed music with the ES series of in-ceiling speakers. Stop by booth 842 for a live demo. More readership, more respect, better results. We're Sound and Communications Magazine, the name you can trust in the commercial integration market.
I'm sure Thomas Edison wouldn't be too thrilled with the lamp-free projector trend, but that hasn't stopped Sony from developing their next-generation laser light projection technology. On second thought, with an expected 20,000 hours of light source life, Edison might understand. I caught up with Wally from Sony. What can you tell me about these lampless projectors?
Sure. Sony's VPL FHZ55 is groundbreaking 3LCD-based laser projector, which outputs 4,000 lumens WUXGA brightness at up to 20,000 hours maintenance-free design. The advanced integration capabilities include wide-range lens shift, built-in warp and blending, and even installation tilt-angle-free features. So you're seeing here 3 projectors installed in a portrait mode and even vertically shooting upwards. This is just an example of unlimited installation capabilities.
Before we go back to the studio, I think I found a one-stop shop where you can take care of virtually all of your video needs. I'm here at Rose Electronics. I'm here with Peter. Peter, I know you have a lot of product here. Can you pick just one that you want to share with InfoComm viewers?
Oh, well, that's too bad. I picked up a lot of products, but let me pick one out here. Like this one. This is a fiber extender. This is used in mission-critical applications and military applications. It extends over fiber your monitor, keyboard, and mouse from your computer. It's a key element of our defense infrastructure.
This show is so exciting, and the first day of broadcasting seems to be going very well. What do you think, Jill?
I agree. Actually, I'm amazed. The exhibitors are really enthusiastic about the products that they're presenting here at the show. The guys at Sound and Communications said this was going to be a very important show this year, and it looks like they weren't kidding. And here are some more examples of why.
In mission-critical environments, Atlas Sound's TSD platforms rise to the occasion. Part of the company's new Blue Bridge family of products, they come standard with important and reliable features. Hester has the story.
I'm here with Lloyd Ivy. What is new with the Blue Ridge family of products?
Everything. Whatever you need to do, you can do it with MyTech and all our family of Blue products. Also, we're celebrating our 80th year anniversary right here at the booth. So come on down, help us celebrate.
It was great catching up with a legend like Lloyd Ivy. And before I left the booth, I was able to catch up with his son, John Ivy. John, tell me what's new with the Blue Bridge family of products.
Well, everything's new at Blue Bridge. It's 11 new SKUs that we've added to our lineup. All our DSP engines, including 2 new TSD versions that are only a quarter rack in size. The really cool thing is that the 4x4 and 2x2 have all the DSP horsepower that a larger 16x16 or 32x32 have. In the 11 units we have in the lineup, we also have auto echo canceling.
What are considered mission-critical environments?
Well, in our industry, a mission-critical environment is anything where the system cannot fail. A hospital, a school, even this convention center, where if there's an emergency, the paging system has to work so everyone can evacuate safely and hear directions.
Media Matrix is on the move with their new Kiosk to Go. It allows designers and integrators to extend their kiosk control interfaces in Media Matrix Anywhere to any mobile device. Anywhere creates custom control interfaces from its resident control interfaces with full color graphics, signal, and labeling elements.
Kiosk to Go allows programmers and designers to extend their kiosk pages that they build within Anywhere to mobile devices, all mobile devices, by HTML5. So iOS, BlackBerry, Android, Linux, Windows, we've covered the entire spectrum, and that will be included free in the next general release of Anywhere. Claro is a configurable hardware piece. It's a processor that's designed specifically for conference rooms, boardrooms, classrooms. 12 inputs can be configured as line or mic inputs. All 12 inputs have echo cancellation. It supports POTS and voice over IP. It has fully configurable DSP resources on board, so just like all Media Matrix products, it's fully adaptable to your application. And up to 4 Claro boxes can be networked together for a total of 64 channels, so any input can be routed to any output. And on the front panel, there's a USB port for programming and for content. If you want to add any audio content, you can do so through the front panel.
What more could you want? PV Electronics is proud to be celebrating the 20th anniversary of its highly successful Media Matrix products.
A Pantac will have you see multiples with their Tahoma IP Multiviewer. The Multiviewer is part of the Tahoma Universal Input Multiviewer platform. It accepts broadcast and computer inputs and also direct inputs of ASI, H.264, and MPEG-4 at resolutions up to 1080p. Tahoma IP even supports the display of metadata such as closed caption, AFD, and WSS.
Tahoma multiviewers offer a wide range of video formats, so you can come in DVI, VGA, HDMI, component, SDSDI, HDSDI, composite video, put them all on a single display, be able to resize the images, move them around the screen. We also have a new 4K multiviewer that allows you to have 3,840 pixels by 2,160 pixels. Put labels, borders. You can bring in logos, text. In the past, you've always had 1920 by 1080p as the maximum resolution, and now we can go 4 times that.
The series includes an integrated CADX extender for extending video and computer sources up to 115 feet. AKG's getting their head, well, your head, in the game at this year's InfoComm.
These are really lightweight. Who is your target audience?
Well, thank you. They're not only lightweight, but they're very comfortable for long-term use. So some of the things that make them unique for the task that they're designed to do is they're entirely open air. So this relieves any pressure or effect on the diaphragm movement. It uses a flat-wound voice coil, flat-wired voice coil, which gets greater flux density, allows better transients, better high-end response. And then we've also produced a lower-cost 612 that's using the same drivers and the same design, same comfort design, velour pads, self-adjusting bands, durability, and lightweight for long-term use. So the target audience here is really the professional who's looking to use these headphones as a reference.
All right, please stay tuned.
The proceeding was brought to you by StarDraw.
For the very latest in award-winning software, whether you're designing, documenting, or controlling audiovisual systems, visit stardraw.com, booth 2471.
Atlas Sound is pleased to introduce the TSD BB44, the first in a full line of DSP solutions released under the Atlas Sound Bluebridge DSP brand, the most powerful and compact DSP product in its class. Stop by Atlas Sound booth 1115 in Hall A. In 1993, PV introduced the world's first graphically configured, programmed, and controlled digital audio network system, Media Matrix. Over the last 20 years, Media Matrix has consistently remained at the top of the market it created, meeting and exceeding the most stringent demands of contractors and integrators across the globe. To learn how easily Media Matrix can be incorporated and implemented in your next audio and control system design, visit PV at booth 943.
Hey! Hey you! Over here! Yeah, over here! Here I am!
Now try to do that with an ad in the Daily. See it, hear it. TV works.
This is InfoComm TV News, produced by Testa Communications, because they believe that when you're at a convention like this, TV works. After all, you're watching it, and we certainly thank you.
We've got something special cooked up for you this year, and it's brought to you by Sound and Communications contributing editor Pete Putman. Pete has prepared Lamp-Free Projection, A New Era, a supplement to the magazine's June issue, available at the show. He also writes the monthly Event Horizon column. What have you got for us now, Pete?
Thanks, Jill. Over a dozen manufacturers will be at InfoComm this year showing projectors that do not use conventional short arc projection lamps. Instead, these projectors rely on the light energy generated by lasers, light-emitting diodes, or a combination of the two in a hybrid design. There are many advantages to moving to lamp-free projection. You have instant on, instant off operation with no need to cycle down the lamp. The projector's operational life is greatly extended, and you can finally do away with those annoying lamp and air filter changes every few thousand hours. And make no mistake about it, these are not toys. Light-emitting diode projectors can reach as much as 1,000 lumens, while larger laser-powered or hybrid designs have already gone past 4,000 lumens. So why the sudden interest in moving to lamp-free projection? Part of it is self-preservation. The European Union is tightening its restrictions on hazardous substances, specifically targeting heavy metals, such as lead, arsenic, cadmium, and mercury. Other countries and states may follow suit. And mercury, of course, is the key ingredient in manufacturing the short arc lamps that are in use all around the world in portable, desktop, and installation projectors. But there's another reason for this move that's not quite as obvious, and that is the emergence of large, inexpensive, liquid crystal display televisions and monitors. Ever since these products first came to market 2 years ago, they're increasingly being used to replace front and rear projection systems. Now, while the move to lamp-free projection will certainly satisfy environmental concerns, there's no way to tell if it will slow the trend away from projection to large LCD screens. Only time will tell if that's the case. Back to you guys in the studio.
You can usually count on these guys to come up with something at a show like this. However, at press time, we were not sure what or if there was going to be something to talk about. Hester has just filed the report.
I'm here with Ron from PreSonus, and he's excited to tell us about two products. Take it away, Ron.
Well, the first thing I'd like to show you is the 3242 AI mixer. It is been long awaited, but it was worth the wait. It has much more processing power than any of the competitors in the same price range, and it comes with a complete software suite that lets you shoot the room, record in one mouse click. We're also very excited to be in the speaker business now. We knew we weren't experts at it, so we went to Dave Gunnis of Fulcrum Acoustics, highly respected designer, and then we added our own DSP. The combination is an incredible speaker value. It's yet another speaker. It's worth the wait.
Moving on up. Calibre HQ-View 530 has some new additions to share. The scaler and switcher is designed specifically for multiple projector setups. It now has the ability to capture a feed to save as a custom test pattern, display as a customer logo screen, or as a backdrop when no live signal is being displayed. The product can scale the saved image and geometrically correct, warp, rotate, and blend it like a live input.
StarDraw.com's Design 7 is out of this world. By producing high-quality sales presentations, engineering drawings, reports, and critical project documentation, it is a one-stop shop. Hester has the story.
So Design 7, our editors call it a one-stop shop. Tell me about this.
StarDraw Design 7 is our 7th generation design and documentation tool for AV integrators. So we know that they need to do all kinds of documentation and drawings. They need to do system schematics and interconnection designs and 19-inch rack layouts and panel designs and floor plans. So we have these environments set up for all of those kind of smart, task-oriented drawing tasks that they need to carry out. Plus, it's AutoCAD compatible, so they can work on DWG files and DXF files without having AutoCAD, without knowing how to use AutoCAD. Plus, it has an integrated reporting interface, so they can generate bills of materials and quotations and purchase orders, and basically all of the project documentation that any AV system integrator needs to get his work done quickly and easily and efficiently and professionally.
3 is no longer a crowd with Vadio's Trio audio line. With With Smart Mic technology, the series incorporates DSP and echo cancellation directly into the mic itself. Each Trio Smart Mic has 3 electric condenser mics that form a 360 degrees pickup pattern. This is based on the mic's ability to actively manage the room's live audio for gain, gating, and echo cancellation. When these are detected, the mic will adjust and mix down to just one output.
Trio line is our professional audio line of microphones and mixers. And what it is we take technology that we developed called Smart Mic technology, and we built it inside of the microphone. What it does is it adds built-in echo cancellation and built-in DSP, so you don't have to have a mixer or a switcher with built-in echo cancellation or DSP, which in the long run will let you use any type of switcher you'd like, and it'll save you loads and loads of money.
Well, that's it for our first day of InfoComm TV News here in Orlando. Thanks for all your hard work out there, Hester. And you folks out there, thank you for watching. I'm Mike Morris.
And I'm Jill Nicolini, and we'll see you tomorrow.
So long.